Alright guys, so I got the table ready. Now we're going to actually do the finish. This is the non-scratch finish. I hope you guys can see it. We're going to mix this one up. Alright, so we're using 1/4 inch nap. This is for smooth surfaces. This is the one that I like. This is the one that I use. So what we're going to do is we're going to take masking tape. The nap is really, I got the table on the base. Everything is done there. So what I'm going to do is, if there's any loose fuzzies on these rollers, I want it off. So I'm going, this is backwards. This is the sticky part. This is just masking tape. And these are the rollers. So I'm going to put these on here. This one as well. And then I'm going to just roll it on the tape so that way there's no loose fuzzies, which these rollers are actually really, really good. I get these ones at the Home Depot. At the Home Depot. You can also get them off of Amazon. But I couldn't wait to do this because it's getting picked up tomorrow. Alright, so there's really, I think maybe one fuzzy came off. Right there. That was it. And it's in the end. So you just want to be sure that there are no loose fuzzies because you don't want them in your finish at all. So this is the dry. You use 2 rollers. One of them's going to be wet. One of them's going to be dry. Okay? So, just so that nothing's going to come off. Alright. So the ultimate top coat is a 2-part finish. Alright? You got part A. This is the resin. And then you got the B. So they call this the resin. I don't know if this is really the resin. But it's a 2-to-1. So it's 2 parts A to 1 part B. You're going to shake A because this is the stuff that does its magic. Sorry I got cut off last time. I didn't think there was actually like 3,000 viewers in there. And I didn't think people would be interested in watching me sand. But I guess they were. That's surprising. So, after you shake this up, I am going to, since these are the same handles, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, why does it look like there's I'm sorry, there's a freaking filter on here and it's making it look darker than what it is. Is that right? It still looks weird. Okay, I'm just going to wrap tape around the handle of one of these so that way I know which one's dry and which one's wet, okay? Just in case, because when you get to grabbing stuff, you just never freaking know, okay? And what else am I doing? Oh, I need a mixing stick. But, alright. Just gonna use a paint stick. And you need a pan, okay? So I sanded my table down to 220. Or I sanded it, nope, I sanded it with 240. Because I used a Festool sandpaper. So I'm going to put 4 ounces of A and then 2 ounces, which will be 6 ounces of B. So 2 ounces of B. And you're going to add just a hair of water, like that's it. And You can use this on countertops. Anything that has an epoxy finish on it, you can use this and it won't scratch. Like, this crap's amazing. I was gonna say something else, but I didn't. Gotta watch my mouth. Oh my god. This gosh dang thing. My carpal tunnel is like really messing up and I can't get this open. Might have to take it to Matthew. Seriously, like if you're pregnant and you have carpal tunnel, pregnancy makes it worse. So much worse. Hold on, I gotta take this to Matt. Alright, thank you. Sorry about that. He couldn't even get it open. Holy crap. Okay. I'm sorry. You guys are probably gone by now. Alright. So then we're going to go to 6. So wipe your bottles off before you close them. Because that's not good. Was he in here cussing and stuff? Yeah, it's funny. Anyway, sorry about that, y'all. Yeah, there was like 30-some people in here. Now there's 9. You knew I'd be back. Okay. So when you mix, you're just going to add like a cap full of water. Like that. That's it. It's weird. Like, the mixture of this is super, super weird. Like, not gonna lie. But it's an amazing product. I'd really like to know where the fudge. Let me do this. It'll mix better with this. I'm just gonna use a little popsicle stick, y'all. This product right here is called I don't know if I told you guys, it's called the Ultimate Top Coat by Stone Coat Countertops. It looks milky and white, but it goes on really, really clear. The only thing about this product, what am I making? I am doing a scratch resistant finish on my daughter's daycare table. It's epoxy river table. So once I put this on there, you'll be able to see it. But this, there's like, I think 5 or 6 kids there. And I know it's gonna get scratched. It would if I wouldn't do this. So they're coming to pick it up tomorrow because daycare opens back up on Monday, so they need a table to eat lunch at, and this is gonna be the one. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna put gloves on just because I don't want this on me, and I'm gonna mix for 2 minutes. This does not have a very long open time. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll on and then use with the wet one, with the wet roller, and then I'm gonna roll off with the dry roller, okay? I hope that makes sense. This is what I use for, like I said, this is what I use for my skateboards and my longboards. I use this on countertops. Let's see where we're at. We're at 1 minute. 1 more minute. Does anybody else experience, new here? Hey, well, you are in the right place because I've heard I'm pretty creative. I'd like to think that I am. You'll see as soon as I move the camera over. I think I got like 45 seconds left to mix this. Once I move the camera over, you'll see the table that I'm working on. I like to do a lot of different stuff. Like, I know a lot of people do epoxy stuff, epoxy river tables and stuff like that. And I just like to do what people don't do. Like, so I'm going to show you the techniques that I use for this finish. Hey, Huggy. Yo, did you see them druzy agates that I put on there this morning? I knew you would like those. The things are so pretty. I think I probably had them for like 6 months, seriously. I just don't know what to use them in yet. They're so pretty. I don't want to just use them in anything. All right. Now, okay. All right, guys. So I'm going to pour it in here. And then I'm going to move the cameras over so you can see what I'm doing over there. Like I said, this finish right here, it takes the gloss away from the epoxy finish, but it gives you a kind of durability that you would not otherwise have. So let me fix this table, or this camera real quick. There's that one. And let me fix you guys so you can see. Okay. So I'm going to use 2 rollers. One's dry, one's wet. And I'm going to go over. So basically what you want to do is you want to saturate the roller. And after you do that, it doesn't really take a lot from there. Okay? So we're just going to roll it on. And I'm going to spread this out. A little bit goes a very long way. And I'm going to do the sides as well. I'm going to do half and then I'm going to do the other half, okay? So just follow along. And I got y'all. Show you how this works. Okay. So I roll both ways just because I want to be sure. Can you see what I'm doing? I want to be sure that this is saturated. But like I said, the open time, it doesn't have a lot of open time. So I'm going both ways. Now I'm going to take my dry roller and I'm going to feather this out. And when this dries, it's going to dry clear. It doesn't look like much now, but I promise when it dries, it will. Sorry if my butt's in the way. Okie doke. Now I'm going to do the other side. And basically what you do is you feather it into you feather it into itself. Okie doke. Dry roller again. And we're going to start where we left off here. And I'm putting my weight on this side. Like I'm putting my weight over here so that way it feathers over here. You don't want to go back and forth and back and forth. As long as you apply the weight and distribute it evenly, lap lines will not show up. And you just got to trust the process. It's really hard to do. I remember my first longboard that I did like this. I was scared shitless. Seriously, I freaking was. I was so scared. But it's good. Like, I promise. It comes out. It looks good. So you put it on and then you basically take it off. And that'll be it. So, that's it. That's it, that's all. And I will show you, as it dries, it clears. So, let me show you. Thank you. So, you can see over there, it still looks like really cloudy. But over here, as it's clearing, or as it's curing, it's clearing up. So if you look from the sides, it's more of a matte finish. You see that? Now as it dries, it's going to clear up, but it's not going to be glossy. It's not going to be glossy, but it won't be able to be scratched either. Like the kids cannot ruin this table. So, hey, what's up, Melissa? That's the scratch resistant finish. That's how you apply it. This is it. It's not hard to do. This is it. It's from Stone Coat Countertops. It is a 2-part. But yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all. All right. Well, I guess that's it, y'all. That's all I came on for, was to show you how to put this on. And I'm done now. So, but yeah, there it goes. As this dries, everything will clear up. And it'll be pretty again. How long does it take to make a table? I book out about 6 weeks because I'm super pregnant. And I work on about 12 to 20 tables at a time. But about 11 days if I didn't have other work to do. Like, if I could just concentrate my work. No, not 11 days, because it takes 4 to do a finish. 4. I could probably get one done in like 12 days if I was having a race. Like 11 to 12 days. But, yeah, this is the kind of stuff that I do. That driftwood ended up turning out really freaking sweet, didn't it? That looks really nice in there. Alright, y'all. I am outie. I'll put the replay on here. Do I cut wood designs? What do you mean? I've got a CNC. Is that what you're talking about? I got a CNC machine that could cut wood designs. I don't cut them. But I'm capable of cutting them. If that's the question. I'm trying to put the damn thing back on here, but this, Matt had to get the channel locks just to open this goddamn thing up. throw these rollers away. So, I was gonna say, yeah, she can. She busy though. Don't shit, Queen. Queen of Tumblers is cool people. I know we got attitudes, but we nice to some people. Yeah, are you talking about the video that asks, do I whittle? I remember when I tell people I'm a woodworker, that's how I first went viral on TikTok. I said I was a woodworker, and people kept asking me if I freaking whittled. Do you whittle? Do you whittle? No, I don't whittle. I'm not that kind of woodworker. Like, I don't whittle. And so I made a video, and it ended up going viral twice. And it was about whittling. They ask you, do you whittle? Or you asked me, do I whittle? Okay, you see it's clearing up. But it lost its gloss. No, someone sent me a design, so I have to find someone to cut the wood. Oh, shit, honey. Baby. I would say that I would do it, but, bitch, you don't want to wait for me. You don't want to wait for me. I promise, I have the worst pregnancy brain in the whole world right now. Like, you don't want to wait for me. Look what I got in my pocket. Mickey Mouse and a dinosaur. Between Imani, the orders that I got, and me losing my mind. You still waiting on it? Fuck! I'm sorry about the skateboard. I don't mean to do that. I have actually 4 skateboards that I have to do right now. Dead ass. Like, seriously. I have 4 longboards that I gotta do right now. Whatever, Queen. I'm out before y'all start talking more crap. I'm gonna go float on that big old rubber ducky right there. Huh? Which is why I'm gonna fly you out so you can walk me through it. I can do that from here. I'm too pregnant to fly, ain't I? I ain't getting a vaccine to fly. It's freezing?
Yeah, it's 70.
Oh, I'm hot.
Yeah, I'm peeling my scabs.
Ew, what the fuck?